Burn live, burn live, burn live, burn live, burn live, burn live. It's going down, baby. Burning through ashes, trying to make conversation.
Let me see. I'm still trying to figure this out. Hello, hello? Yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay, boom. All right, that. All right, so get this. Select file, show on screen. Nene, I'm trying. Nene, I'm trying my best to do the show. I managed to get this far into the proceedings, into the show, but I am having difficulty with actually putting the camera. Oh, wait. I figured it out. Is this it? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I'm trying to figure out how to put the camera up so that y'all can see me. And I can't figure that part out. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, need help? Yes, I do. Capiche is not answering his phone. So I don't know why the camera is not coming up on this screen. Oh, let me check. Let me go through these one more time. Yep, none of these is working. That's the ending.
Burn live, burn live, burn live.
That's the timer to get it started. Y'all bear with me, y'all. Lord have mercy, y'all bear with me. I'm trying. Okay, now, where is the camera part? Where? No, that's not it. That's not what I want. Okay, so look, all right, so screw it. For some reason, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot seem to get the camera to come up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Hold on, let me try this. I don't know. Press control. Okay, the camera is on. So why is it not? Why y'all can't see it? Or maybe y'all can see it, but I can't see myself. It just says welcome on the screen. But anyway, we're gonna get started with the show anyway, even though I'm experiencing technical difficulties, only because I'm doing this on my own. I'm trying to take initiative to help my man's out with his show. This is going to be called, well, it's Burn Coffee, but unfortunately, I'm having technical difficulties trying to get this Burn Coffee going. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can see me, I'm rolling up right now, and pretty much, this is a pilot show for Burn Coffee, and the premise of Burn Coffee is it's going to be an early morning show where you drink your coffee, and if you can't drink your coffee, then you can burn your coffee, and we just sit here and we just talk about, you know what I'm saying, the latest events. You know what I'm saying? I am really pissed off that I cannot get this camera to work. That's the only thing that's keeping me from removed from storage, media, visual effects, edit, storage. No, I don't want none of that. I want the camera to come on, and it's not coming on. Why? Okay, that's a start. There we go. Visual background. No. Okay, let's go. I see me, but it's not showing you on the camera. It's just showing welcome. I need to get this welcome off of the screen. How do you get the welcome off of the screen? Help me. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Presets. That's not it. Themes. That's not it. This is the logo thing. I don't want this. These are what am I doing? What am I not doing right? Somebody say hello. Hello, how you doing? Hello. I'm definitely trying. Please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna have to proceed with. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Capiche on the phone one more time. Let me try him one more time. They must be busy. You ain't answering the phone. Capiche. Yeah, they busy as hell. They ain't answering the phone. Missed call. James Last. Missed call. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to proceed with the show. Hide, vertical, no. I guess I'm gonna have to proceed with the show, y'all. Leave studio. No, I don't want to leave the studio. I want to be able to show the camera. Show me the camera. And I see the light is on the camera. I see the microphone. Slide, extreme combo, video file, video image, share screen. Let me see. Select the tab to share, window, entire screen. No, I don't want to do that. I want this camera to come on, and it's pissing me off. And that's the whole reason why I went live, so that I could come on here and explain and let y'all get to know the host. But Capiche is not answering the phone, so I'm gonna stop complaining, and we just gonna go ahead and go on with the show, so I can show this man that I'm really trying. And even though I can't bring up the camera, we still gonna have a good time. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, now that we done got past all that, and I done tackled with the fact that I'm not gonna be able to get the camera up, I'm gonna have to get Capiche to show me when he comes home. I can see me over here in this corner. But unfortunately, I don't know how to bring myself up. On the camera. And it's pissing me off. So I'm just. Boom. There we go. So I guess we're just going to go ahead on and start the show. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't mean to cuss. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Burn Coffee, where you drink your coffee, and if you can't drink your coffee, well, then you can burn it. We come on here and we have positive conversations about, earthly events, things going on, things that make you go, back in the Arsenio Hall days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing my age. But anyway, I am your host, James the Lone Star Matic. Capiche is also a co-host and a host, but he's not here right now. But this is my very first pilot show. And unfortunately, this is the pilot show. I'm screwing up, and I don't have any video to show you. I don't even really know if you can see me. All I see is welcome. But I'm going to proceed with the show anyway. So basically a little bit about myself. James the Lone Star Man. I've been knowing Capiche, Mr. Burn Live, for about 5 or 6 years now. Ever since, I want to say 2000. No, not 2000. That would make it 20-some years. 2020, right? When COVID started. I've been knowing him ever since COVID started. So I guess it's being 2026. That would make it like 6 years. So I've been knowing Capiche for 6 years. We've been friends tight friends for them 6 years. We've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying, as all friendships endure and relationships endure. You know what I'm saying? We managed to bounce back from inconsistencies, people being manipulative, yada, 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 pants on fire. We're not trying to turn this into that type of a show, but I'm just giving y'all a in-depth look of what my relationship is to the executive producer of this whole umbrella that we call Burn Live, and Burn Coffee is under that Burn Live umbrella. So we've been knowing each other for that long. It all started in White Castle. I got hired as an assistant general manager. He was already there as a shift lead, and I came in, and we've been friends ever since. You know, way before TikTok, way before, you know, the StreamYard thing we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Back when he was doing his lives on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, you could, and you probably still can. You could go live on Facebook, you know, just like TikTok and just like on here. So that's what we was doing. We was going live on Facebook and on YouTube. So, you know, I kind of been with him. I ain't gonna say since its beginning, but I've been with him ever since he was like really moving forward and going hard with going live. You know what I'm saying? I've been one of his biggest supporters, even when, you know, we wasn't seeing eye to eye and we had to like separate for a little bit, either because I was being stupid and pig-headed, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe he misunderstood something I said and he had to slide to the left. I mean, that's understandable, man. We friends, we human, it's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, even though we were separated, I still supported his live. You know what I'm saying? And even to this day right now, I'm still supporting this live. Everything cool in the field now. And that's the reason why I'm on here now. And I'm frustrated because I want to, like, you know, surprise them and shock them and show them that, yo, hey, I'm trying, but I just can't get the camera to work. You know, which is good because I'm really not dressed for real. I'm here with a damn t-shirt on and some damn jeans. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when this is a pilot. So when I really do it for real, I do my first episode, I want to look nice. You know what I'm saying? But I figure I come on here with the t-shirt on and the blunt and just try it out. You know what I'm saying? To get out the kinks so that when I do go live, I know what I'm doing. But obviously you can see I don't know what I'm doing because I can't even get the goddamn, I don't mean to say his name in vain, but I can't even get the camera to come up. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay though. The show must go on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's my relationship with Capiche, Burn Live LLC, and everybody that's affiliated with Burn Live. And I want to give a shout out to everyone that's contributed, everybody that's invested, everybody that's inquired, everybody that's like, you know, put forth an effort to support this man's, you know, production company, because that's basically what it is. It's a production company for real, when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? With all us having our different shows under his umbrella, he's actually running a production company, and that's peace. You know what I'm saying? I could think of a million other things that I could be doing with my time and money, you know, but I'd rather be doing this because this is positive. And, you know, we're reaching out to millions of people. And who don't want to be famous? Who don't want to be known? Who don't want to reach out to a lot of people? So, yeah, that's why I'm supporting my mans. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, a little bit about, let's go back to me. That was my relationship with Burn Live and Capiche and his affiliates and everybody. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't got to say y'all names. Y'all know exactly who y'all are. Mad love to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for supporting this man. You know what I'm saying? And that's great that we can all come together as a business and, you know, and support him as a business. That's peace. You know what I mean? But anyway, now that's out the way, a little bit about James, the Lone Star Madden, as I roll up real quick. And I'm not going to be up here too long because, like I said, this is just a pilot run. I was just trying to see if I would be able to go live by myself without him, helping me or teaching me. And I also wanted to see if I had the initiative to pull it off and surprise him. You know what I'm saying? Because he really thinks that people aren't invested. So hopefully with him seeing this and me having problems with me putting the camera up, he'll see this video and be like, yeah, at least my man's tried. Well, pal, this is how you bring the camera up, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And next time I make sure I have the camera up. It won't just say welcome. I promise y'all. But anyway, a little bit about me. I am 52 years young. I am from Virginia. I live in Las Vegas right now. But I'm from Virginia. I really don't have a religious background. I would say I'm very spiritual. Pretty much when it comes to religion, I pretty much just grab bits and pieces from every religion. Excuse me, I've been drinking, guys. Oh, excuse me. I just pretty much grab bits and pieces from every religion, and I find what makes sense to me and what I hold as true and dear, and I pretty much make my own. So pretty much I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So that's the religious part of me. The political part of me. Let's say my political views are complex because yes, I did vote for Trump, but at the same time, I also know how the game is ran and how the game is won and how the game is played. You know what I'm saying? So am I Republican? I would say no. Am I Democrat? I would say no. Am I independent? I would say no. Then what are you, pal? I would say I am someone who understands that it's more than just your vote that gets the president where he's at. I also understand that there's things involved behind the scenes that also enables the president to get elected. So back to my statement. As far as him being a businessman, yes, I elected him because America is a corporation. And as a corporation, we need a businessman to run a corporation. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say, as a politician, he hasn't had much practice in that field. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much evident. But as far as running the country from a business standpoint and the United States being a corporation, yes, sir. I think I made the right choice. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm letting you know the host before I actually go live and do the show. I think it's considerate for a host to do a pilot of himself so that you know him before he actually goes and start doing episodes. So that's my political views. I am very well rounded on sports. I love sports. I'm well rounded in football, pretty much all genres of sports. I'm getting into F1 due to Capiche. I'm learning more. I like racing, but there's many different types of racing. You know what I'm saying? There's different forms. You know what I'm saying? Different categories. And F1 is one of those categories that I'm not too fond of. So I'm glad to have a friend like Capiche that could actually help me and actually educate me on what I'm missing as far as F1. But as far as NASCAR and, drag racing and funny car and all that stuff, yeah, I'm pretty well nursed and well versed on that. So on Burn Coffee, pretty much we could talk about sports and pretty much we could talk about politics. I just told you what my background beliefs is. We could talk about religion as well because I take a little bit from each religion and I make it my own. So that means I'm diverse in every religion pretty much, even the Mormons. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call that religion. What else? What else y'all need to know about the host? He's a pretty fun, happy, fun-loving guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to bring it to you real. I'm gonna try to not give it to you fake with no chaser, because I believe that's how, you're supposed to get your information. You're not supposed to get it with, any type of how can I say, any type of sprinkles on it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get it raw, so that way you're able to decipher, well, this tastes good, or no, this don't taste good at all. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it to you raw, the way life give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you the same way. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing phony about me. Me personally, get into me personally. I am very straight up and forward person. I speak my mind and I apologize later. You know what I'm saying? But you guys won't have to worry about that as far as, me hosting the show. But I'm just giving you an insight on me personally. I am single. I am not dating right now, nor am I looking to date. I'm just basically on here, just basically to promote my man, spread some love, and maybe start a new show, and maybe hopefully get monetized, and maybe hopefully, get some commercials on here where they're paying me for their commercials and the airtime, and we can have fun. You know what I'm saying? And maybe hopefully I get to a point where I got enough viewers to where I can start kicking back money to you guys in forms of gift cards and contests and views and likes and all that kind of stuff, man. That's kind of stuff I want to be on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like y'all could be anywhere in the world looking at anything y'all want to look at, but y'all chose to come here and look at Burn Coffee or my homeboys Burn Live or any of my other affiliates shows. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the name of their shows yet. Only shows I know right now is mine's Burn Coffee and my homeboys Capiche Burn Live. You know what I'm saying? And you can also look us up on TikTok, on Epic, on Facebook, on everything. You know what I'm saying? We own everything. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere. We got merch. We got everything. So come on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to invest? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's investment opportunities with us as well. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow. We trying to be the next Revolt. You know what I'm saying? But not with all of the bullshit that comes with being the owner of Revolt, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's what we try to do. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's a little bit about me. I don't take no crap. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to cuss on here, so we're gonna try to refrain from using cuss words, and we want to be professional when we on here too as well, because you never know who could be watching us and who could be watching us from Netflix that could possibly give us an opportunity to be a show on one of these major networks. And I'm quite sure they don't want to look at nobody that's using a whole bunch of cuss words and words that's not in our vocabulary system. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody that's got a little bit of sense of, and be able to appeal to the masses, not just to people in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to appeal to the masses as well, because the hood is only a certain percentage, only a certain amount of audience. But anyway, as I digress, going back to me, I really don't take no crap for nobody. I do have my flaws. I trust hard. I love hard. You know what I'm saying? If basically it balls like this with James the Lone Star Man, and I'm gonna keep it simple, and we're gonna move on from my personal life. I just want y'all to get to know me before I actually start going live. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know the host before I go live, so that way, if I'm showing something, you know exactly where I'm coming from and why I'm showing it, versus I'm just throwing anything up there for entertainment, for clickbait. No, I want y'all to know who I am as a person, so that you'll know why I pick certain content. You'll know why I chose this. You know what I'm saying? Because either it clicked with me, or it was dear to me, or I felt like it needed to be addressed. Not just I'm just throwing it up there just to get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. We're not doing that. We're not wasting nobody's time like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of me having this this pilot episode with no camera. And again, I'm not again, I apologize for the camera, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. I do. I'm trying this for the first time. And again, I must not be doing something right. But again, hey, I'm a type of person, one arm, one leg. I'm still going to do the show. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Still going to do it. I don't care. One lip, one teeth, one toe, no mouth. I'm going to do sign language. I'm going to flow online. One of the two, but I'm going to do the show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the show because it's not fair to you guys. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. But anyway, going back to me, and I'm going to wrap this up. Basically, it's basically getting to know me is just like the Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna roll this up and I'm gonna explain what I mean when I say that. Okay. Again, I repeat, getting to know me is just like being a Cowboys fan. Why? Because you either gonna love me or you gonna hate me. That's it. That's one of the two. There's no in between. You either love me or you hate me. There's no gray area. That's it. And I'm cool with that. Because now I know how to move. But I will say this, though, in the same breath, as y'all getting to know the host before I start going live and start showing the camera, and Capiche teach me how to do this camera when he come home, is that if you love me, then I love you too. And I'll freaking die for you. No bull. I'll stand in front of you. A bullet. I will take a bullet for you, for real. But if you hate me, I ain't gonna say I hate you. Hate is a strong word. But if I dislike you, then no, I'm not gonna stand in front of the bullet. But I will call the ambulance and I will perform CPR until they get there. I will do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, that's your host. That's me, your host, James the Lone Star Madden. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, you might be asking yourself, where in the world did you get a name like that? James the Lone Star Madden. Well, let me tell you a little story. Your favorite host, Capiche, the very first live we ever did in life, which was 5-6 years ago during COVID, I had on a Dallas Cowboys hat. And we was trying to figure out, Capiche like giving nicknames. And he was trying to figure out a nickname for me that would be catchy, you know, on his live. So I'm coming up with all these crazy names. And then he just looked at my hat, and I had a Dallas Cowboy hat on. And the kind of Dallas Cowboy hat I had on, I had it was a regular fitted hat, but it had a big ass star on it. It was the hat with the big star in the front. Y'all seen it. It's the one with the big star. No words, no nothing, no just white and blue, big star. So he looked at my hat, put the blunt down, and said, "You know what? Your name is James, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." All right, well, look, I got a name for you. Your name from now on is James the Lone Star Madden. And I said, "The Lone Star?" And he looked at my hat, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Dallas is from the Lone Star State, which is Texas." Oh, okay then. And that shit just stuck, y'all. So Capiche is the guy that gave me my name, and it stuck. So I just want to say welcome, y'all. Welcome to my crazy little story. Welcome to my introduction. Welcome to my little soliloquy. Welcome to getting to know me a little bit better before I get dressed and go live for real and we really have content and we do the screen and everything. I just want y'all to get to know me before we actually do this thing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know exactly what y'all getting into when y'all see me on the screen. You know what I'm saying? No fake, no phony, no bull. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. Even if it gets myself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. And that's what we're going to do. Burn coffee, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing the comments. You don't. Yo, you guy, what's your name? So I see the comments. James the Lone Star Madden, everybody. I see everybody in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, hey, this is my first time. I'm doing this for the first time. The next time y'all see me, I will know how to work the camera. I will know how to work this better, and it will be a better interaction experience. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not a quitter, never been, and I'm not going to let this camera stop me from doing this show. I ain't going to let this camera stop me from showing him that, hey, I'm trying to do this shit. Oh, excuse me, I ain't mean to cuss. I'm working on my cussing, y'all. Sorry, scratch that out. I'm trying to show him that I'm trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's do it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how long I've been on here? I don't want to be on here too long. Hold on. Let me see. I've been on here 36 minutes. I pretty much told y'all where I was from. I pretty much told you, my personal life. You know what I'm saying? My personality. I'm a Libra. I was born in October the 12th. I am a Libra, so I believe in balance. So when I come to this live, I ain't bringing none but balance. You know what I'm saying? I can bring the good and I can bring the bad, but we also gonna balance it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do on Burn Coffee. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Libra. What else? I don't have any kids. Not married. Been divorced once. That's pretty much it, yo. You know what I'm saying? What I do for a living, I run a convenience store. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all is in the world, but that, like a Wawa's or Royal Farms or Speedy Mart or Getty Mart or whatever you want to call them, little whatever stores, whatever little store things y'all got that's got a gas station and a convenience store mixed all in with a restaurant. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I run that. So I do that for a living. And then on my spare time, I come on here and I do Burn Coffee. You know what I'm saying? And I connect with my audience or whatever audience that decides that wants to connect. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Come on here. We have a good time. Put a smile on your face and you go on the rest of your day. You know, that's it. A lot of times, with the news and, especially I call TT toxic talk. I ain't gonna lie. I swear that's the new name for TikTok. I call it toxic talk because every time I go on there, it's the same rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? These panels, black men against black women. Why are black men Sims? Why do black women deserve this or they deserve that? Why are passport bros? What do you think about black men? I'm like, yo, there's other things we could talk about on TikTok besides that. And then if you're gonna talk about stuff like that, let's come out with it. Let's have a resolution. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a resolution about it. We obviously know what's going on in America. We know what's wrong with each generation. We know what's wrong with each race. So why do we got to talk about it? But if we're gonna talk about it, let's have a resolution. Let's figure out how we can solve it. You know what I'm saying? And be better as a person, as a race, as a group of people, as an American, as America in general. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, man. It's just you go on there and you see those panels, these panels, these toxic panels. They ask you to come up and voice your opinion. And it's the same rhetoric over and over and over and over and over again, man. You get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I already know I already know why things are the way they are. We know why things are the way they are. Okay, so let's talk about how we can fix it. Let's talk about how we can, get back to, when everybody loved each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about positive things. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about somebody just gave birth to a beautiful baby boy, a beautiful baby girl. Somebody just hit the lottery. Somebody, you know, just beat cancer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that just, you know, come on, man, positive things. Why do we always got to discuss negative things all the time? And I want to change that narrative with Burn Coffee. I swear, man, I am not going to get on Burn Coffee with y'all. And we are not going to talk about no negative, no crazy stuff. We're going to talk about positive stuff. And if we do happen to talk about something negative, we're going to have a resolution. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to move on. We're not going to stick on that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to change the narrative. I'm trying to change the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, hold on, my blunt going out. Hold on, y'all. Because right now, man, it just seems like the algorithm is set up for everybody to be against each other, for everybody to hate each other. It's bad enough. It's bad enough we don't have love songs on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough you turn on the radio and all you hearing is trap music. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, which is fine, okay, but I need a balance. I'm a Libra. I need a balance, man. Come on, man. Where my love songs at? Where my boy groups? Where my girl groups at? What happened to them? They're non-existent now. You know what I'm saying? I think the last boy girl group I could think of is fucking, I ain't mean to cuss, is Stink, not Instinct, Lord have mercy. You know I've been drinking. Is NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, Danity Kane, the girls, Danity Kane, I can't think of nobody else. Danny Kane and all the girls before them. But, and that was back in the days. I can't think of nobody now that's making love songs or singing love songs on the radio. And they're actually hits. My whole point and what I'm saying is, the whole point to what I'm saying is this. We in a state of hate right now. The United States, the world, everything we are in a state of hate. I hate to say it. We are. You know what I'm saying? It just is. Look at the world. Look at what's going on in Iran. Oh, there go Mike. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Mike, Kabish. Hey, I'm live, bro. Hey, but I can't figure out how to get I can't put the camera on the screen, bro. I did everything you did, bro. Only thing that I'm messing up on, and I already been live for like 30 minutes, is the fact that I got the screen up, I got the welcome screen up, and I can't get it so that it show my face. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got it so on the big screen, you can see us, I can see you when we talking. All I can see is the welcome screen. How do I get the welcome screen? I've been clicking everything on this damn screen, bro, and I cannot get the camera to put it on me. You know what I'm saying? So that the people can see me. They seeing the word welcome. So
give me 2 seconds. FaceTime you on Instagram. I'm there. Give me 2 seconds. I got 2 more customers.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Yeah, go ahead, because I was gonna do like an hour on here, and I'm 30-something minutes in. But take your time, bro. I already told the people, man, the show must go on. Even though I can't get the camera to work, even though the light is on, Capiche, it's just not.
Okay, is it not registered? Are you on a what's knowledge? Do you see yourself at the bottom?
Yes, I can see myself at the bottom. Yes, sir.
So when you click, okay, you know the certain screens.
What's okay? Okay.
Right above the main screen. Click on one of those.
I did. It's not doing anything. I clicked on all of them, bro. The 2-man one, the 1-man screen one, the 3 people one, the 1 big screen. It's not doing nothing. All it's just saying welcome. I figured out how to put my Burn Coffee logo on here and everything. I figured out how to do the damn the intro. I just can't figure out how to put my face on here, bro. I'm on the bottom, but I can't put my face on the big screen so everybody can see me. And Capiche, I think Nene seen me because she hit me on your little thing and she hit question mark. She said, "What the hell?" And she hit me with the question marks. And I said, Nene, I don't know what I'm doing, man, but I'm gonna go with the show. I'm gonna do the show. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's calling me now.
I see it. It's on your tablet.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Go ahead, but I'm a go ahead, Capiche. I'm gonna continue with the show, bro. Even though I ain't got no camera, bro, I'm still do it. All right, y'all. That was Capiche. He gonna teach me how to. He about to show me how to put the camera up here. But anyway, I'm trying, y'all. I'm really trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying. I just can't. I'm trying to put the camera up here. He gonna show me how to do that after he at work. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't forgot what I was saying. Lord have mercy. See, that's why you can't be smoking, man. You can't be smoking all the time. Smoking is bad for you. Smoking is bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to short-term memory. And I just forgot that quick what I was talking about. But anyway, I was talking about toxic talk and how you go on toxic talk and all you see is, all these, negative panels and they want you to come in and, voice your opinion on it and yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? I was saying how I want to change that narrative. Burn coffee is going to be something positive. Burn coffee is going to put a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to talk about, positive things. I'm going to bring positive energy into y'all lives instead of negative energy like the news. You know what I'm saying? You turn the news on, so-and-so got robbed or so-and-so got murdered or, this happened over there in Iran. We lost these many troops and the Trump is doing this and Trump is doing that and yada, 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 yada. It just seems like the news is just based off of negativity. I want to change that. Let's create an avenue, an algorithm, a news channel where we talk about positive stuff while you're drinking your coffee. Give you something positive to think about on your way to work or on your way to school or while you cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Or just going about your regular day instead of having that negative thought in your mind. Like, oh, damn, Ohio just lost 5,000 people because of a flash flood. Wow. Hey, did you hear about that flash flood? Yeah. Oh, man, that was unfortunate. I'm praying for those people. Yeah. I mean, okay, that's unfortunate that happened to those people. And that's unfortunate, that it made the news. But, I mean, I want to hear something positive. I want to hear about a kid getting a scholarship in school. I want to hear about, somebody winning a championship. We're in March Madness right now. So that's good. I can also implement, teams advancing in the brackets as far as March Madness. That's positive. You know what I'm saying? So I want to bring things like that to life. Kids suffering from adversity, coming up and doing something with their life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody rescuing somebody, somebody being a good Samaritan and giving somebody some money or loaning somebody some money, and then they turned around and took that money and changed their life. Stories like that don't get told need to be told. Why don't get told? Because negative sells. Sex and negativity sells, and that sucks because there's more to us than just negativity and sex. There's way more to us than that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way the world is set up right now. So I want to flip that. I want to flip that. And if I can, I'm going to do everything in my power to do that. And that's what Burn Coffee is going to be about. Whenever I figure out how to do this daggone camera. But anyway, I'm coming up on 40-something minutes. I'm about to end this live. I do appreciate everybody that stopped in. I see all of the comments. You on the wrong YouTube. It don't really matter. It don't matter who YouTube channel I'm on. It don't really matter. It's all about giving my man exposure. It don't really matter. Dude said I'm on the wrong YouTube channel. It don't really matter. As far as I'm concerned, I'm on the right channel. If you say I'm on the wrong one, that means I'm on the right one. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I appreciate everybody that listened in and got to know the host. I appreciate everybody in the chats, even the positive and the negative ones. I appreciate it. I take it with a grain of salt. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Well, next time y'all see me, I promise I will learn how to do the camera because that's pretty much the only thing I got to get right. I know how to do everything else. Y'all see my little logo over here in the corner, or our logo, whatever, Burn Coffee. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to give y'all a little insight of who the host was before I decided to go live and y'all decide to come along for the ride. It was a pleasure. Nice to meet y'all. I love y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you. This was a Burn Live Corporation LLC, and this is also brought to you in part by Burn Coffee. This is Pelly Pale, aka James the Lone Star Madden. I just want to say thank you. Me and Capiche and all his affiliates, we love you. We say goodbye, and we're gonna see y'all soon. Peace.